Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this Monday night, Madness Monday, right before part three of the Last Resort Tell All. So I will be sure to wrap it up in time so we can all watch part three of the Tell All. So thank you all that are joining me live, and thank you the ones that are watching the replay. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and you know what time it is. 90 Day Oy Vey. Did Joan and Greg get married? And guess what, guys? Guess what? I figured it out. We are finally going to get rid of Jazzy. She is pulling away from the 90-day universe, and she is going to become a mommy influencer on TikTok. So we have good news and bad news. So first, I want to say hello to everyone in the live chat. Hi, it's Sam. Hi, Lindsay, my trusty moderator, menopausal queen. Hi, Laura. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I really, really appreciate you guys. And so let's get right into it. 90 Day Oy Vey, Madness Monday. Hi, Vicky. So let's start it off. Did Joan and Greg get married? All of her, I'm going back. Did they wind up getting married at the end? If you do not want a spoiler, stick your fingers in your ears, walk away for a second, because I'm about to give you guys a spoiler. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for joining me. So, Joan still uses her maiden name on Facebook, as you see here. And this is her nonprofit organization back in Uganda, the Nagaho Hope for Girls Foundation. And as you see, it says Nagaho Hope for Girls Foundation is a nonprofit, girl centered organization which aims to mentor, encourage, and empower young females. Hence, development, self esteem, self awareness, self defense, make right decision making, and development abilities. Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. I so appreciate it. Hold on, let me get myself back on the screen. I so appreciate it. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, so this is her nonprofit organization back in Uganda, and she started a GoFundMe, which I all previously reported about, but I went to go check something, and I realized that she started the GoFundMe in her married name, Greg's last name. Joan Chiliak is organizing this fundraiser. So I think that is a really big clue right there. And they celebrated Palm Sunday together, which was yesterday. We know these episodes are filmed way back, okay? And yeah, yesterday was cold as fuck. It was cloudy. This is a current picture. This is not from last year Palm Sunday. So my educated guess would be yes, these two did get married. Hi Sherry, thank you for joining me. So, Stevie and Maddie, I'm pretty sure that they're still together. Okay. So Stevie posted to her stories, this is the first time she's gonna see Maddie and her dad alone. Someone sent popcorn, and then she was all like, "Oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna cry." So someone asked her, "Where's your ring?" And she says, "Ask Maddie. I had no idea he had it hidden away." Someone asked, "When are you moving to Florida?" She says, "Yesterday." So, this is one of the clues where someone says, "Have you met any members of Maddie's family? If so, were they accepting of you?" Sadly, not in person, out of my hands, but we did connect over video. So loving, kind, and genuinely accepting. I may not have been exactly what they pictured, but they never made me feel anything less than welcome. So much love for them. To me, that's the first clue. Then someone asks her, do you have a religion? And she says, "I believe in God." So now This is my ultimate number one clue that these two are still together. Okay? She is gushing about him in her story. So someone asks, "What do you like about Maddie?" And she says, "Definitely his heart. He is incredibly kind and always stands up for what he feels is right, regardless of who stands with him." Notice she's talking about him in the present tense. He listens well and offers great advice. He's forgiving. He's very talented, but uses his talents to help others. The list goes on and on. Anyone that has an opportunity to have Maddie in their life is lucky. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that, Mitch and Laura. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for all the love tonight and every night. I really do appreciate it. So that is my clue that these two are together. And then someone asked her this question, which cracked me the fuck up. "Do you shave Maddie?" And she says, "LOL, shave him. If I shave him on camera, we need to do a spin off documentary and probably a cleanup crew. He's Persian, it grows fast. I've shaved everything except the mustache if he'd ask. The mustache stays. I'm brave but not reckless." And then she says, "Thankfully, he keeps it all clean." So that cracked me the fuck up. I found that funny as fuck. So I believe Matt, he, and Stevie definitely still together. They got married. So now, Matt, he did his own question and answer session on the gram, and someone asked him, "Are you religious?" So he shared this reel of a comedian from TikTok, and I want to share it with you guys so you could see, you know, where he's coming from. So let me 1 second. Okay, so this is Maddie's answer as to whether or not he's religious. And this is a TikTok reel from a comedian.
Honest truth is, I'm really not that religious. Okay, I'm not that religious. Like, I was born in Iran, but I'm not really religious. Okay, like I'm not really Muslim. I'm more like Muslim-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how Muslim I am. Like, I could play a Muslim in a movie. You'd go see it. You'd believe it. Right? You go to a movie. You see me on the screen. Allahu Akbar! But oh, he's good. Look at that. Wow. Oh, he speaks the language. Wow. He's fluent in Muslimish. Oh, wow. But the honest truth is, I'm not that religious. Like, if I were really Muslim, I would have to fast during Ramadan. I don't fast during Ramadan. I couldn't drink alcohol. I drink alcohol. I would have to pray 5 times a day. I don't pray. The only time I pray is if I'm almost in an accident.
Okay, so this guy is funny. Okay, I wanted to share that with you to make you laugh too. But this is how Maddie compares whether he's religious or not. So I guess Maddie considers himself Muslim-ish. Okay, so someone asked him if he has any siblings, and he says, "Yes, I have one sister, and this is my nephew. Miss him the most." So yes, his adorable nephew. I could see why he's homesick. Someone asked if he has any friends, and he says, "No, not here much, but back in Iran, tons." So finally, someone asked him, "Have you tried Dr. Pepper? Do you like it?" Now, previously, and Maddie hated Taco Bell. He says Taco Bell gives him the runs. We all know that Taco Bell gives all of us the runs. Okay, I would say about 99% of us. I do not know one person that Taco Bell does not give the runs to. So he does like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper tastes like something he's never tasted before. He can't describe it. Kind of like root beer, but he hates root beer. Welcome to America, Maddie. I wonder if he's tried the flavored Dr. Peppers. They have like cherry and vanilla, and I've even seen blueberry Dr. Pepper. I wonder if he's tried those. So, anyway, it has been brought up before with you guys, and I know a couple of you guys had asked me about this in the comments. Stevie does have two children. Okay, she had previously posted this to her story in the beginning of March. And someone had asked her, "Do you want kids?" And she said, "Life already blessed me with two incredible souls that I protect at all costs. What's next? Stay tuned." Now, when it comes to custody of her children, whether they live with her part time or she has 50-50 custody, no idea. Okay, that was the first and really only mention of her kids, and that was like week 2 or week 3 of the season. So, okay, now she is selling prints of her artwork because honestly, her custom made artwork is way too much fucking money for me. Okay. I could afford a print. A print is $35. I might buy one for my mother-in-law. She is moving into her apartment finally. Finally, the tenant's gone. Long story for another video. So, maybe I'll buy her a print from Stevie, but her prints are reasonable as compared to her custom portraits starting at $500. Just saying. So, Sarper and Shekinah. Sarper is really getting into this boot camp laugh thing, and it looks like the chicks in LA are eating it up. So let me share this with you guys. This is Sarper. Um, Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so this is Sarper with his Live Life Laugh Boot Camp. I have to mute the music because I don't want to get a copyright thingy, but check it out. He is like really into this. Cracks me the fuck up. So now the real question is, would you guys, if you had an opportunity, take a boot camp class with Sarper? I mean, it does look like it's a lot of fun. I don't think I could keep up with him, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Would you take this boot camp thingy with him? Let me know. So, Shekinah took to the gram and she had a question and answer sesh. And I could tell that she is really annoyed this season on about her portrayal on TV. So check this out. So someone said he's so nice and he's trying. It's not easy to find common ground with teenage girls. He does great. And so she kind of says, yes, I agree. It's not easy, but he did great. And it takes time to build trust and build a relationship. They are progressing as to be expected, and her age and given the history and circumstances. Someone else says, are you still close with all your sisters? And she says, yes, absolutely. Then this is where her annoyance starts to come out. Someone says, poor Sarper. And she says, yeah, poor Sarper. I cater to his every need and give him all my love and make sure anything he wants or needs from me is provided. I constantly support and validate him. Poor, poor thing. Who, Shekinah? Getting a little touchy, are you? So then she goes on. Someone asked her, have they ever made you guys fake fight for TV? And she says they can't make us do anything. And if they feel that something is even slightly inauthentic, they won't film it. Okay, I agree with the first part that no one can force you to do anything. But the second part, that if they know that something is slightly inauthentic and they won't film it, bullshit. Ugh, damn, I keep getting these bullshit attacks. Okay, so someone asked, when does Sophie graduate next year? Someone else says, why don't you have contact with your family anymore? My thing keeps going out on me, guys. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Okay. I have never had contact, never not had contact with my family. Before they met Sarper, my relationships with them were strained because they felt like I was making huge mistakes by dating him and choosing to do the show. Yeah, I could see that. Now that they have seen the show and met him in person, my relationships with them have improved so much. We are good. Okay, that is fantastic. So then someone said, is Sarper funny in real life? I find him hysterical. And Shekinah says, yes, he is naturally hilarious. He's a special and unique person. I love his personality and quirks, and I'm glad the world is getting to see that side of him now. So then someone else asked, did you all throw up on that boat? Watching right now. And she said, I'm the only one that didn't, but I felt like I was going to. I felt so bad for Sarper puking his brains out. I mean, his first impression on Sophie, he sets up this whale watching trip, and before you know it, they're like on the Titanic. They're all getting ready to puke their brains out, and great first impressions, Harper. So then someone goes on to ask her, um, has Sarper really changed that drastically, or was his macho, jerky attitude exaggerated before? And she says he really changed that much. If he didn't, we wouldn't have made it this far. I would hope so. And then finally, she says, someone asks, who do you think have the most genuine relationship amongst the couples? And this season, she says it's Maddie and Stevie. So there you go. Another clue that they got married and they're still together. So anyway, moving on. She does not stop Sarper from stripping. Okay, Sarper quit long before they got together. He hasn't stripped in like 12 years, and they've been together for 2. So yeah. Okay, moving on. The Throuple couple, terrible acting. Terrible, terrible acting. I'm just going to put it out there. They're doing this all for attention. They're playing a role. They want to see how far they can get playing this role. And it's all bullshit. And I just have to remind myself that Amani is not actually a whore. She's just playing the role of a whore. Okay? Because the way that she's acting, I'm like, girl, you need to sit down. But then I remind myself that she's just playing a role. Just like Matt's playing a role, and Annie, Brenda, Monica, I don't know, whatever her name is playing a role. Like you see here, she, posts, she reposted another 90-day accounts post. Annie's real identity revealed. Faked her name to scam Amani and Matt. And she writes, so scandalous. Oh, please. This is all bullshit. So I keep reminding myself that they're just playing a role. And Matt, it just provides him the opportunity to upload thirst trap gym pictures. Because otherwise, if he wasn't on this show, he would be not getting any attention. Okay, so this is just my opinion. Moving on. Some really, really throwback pictures of Shawn. Okay, check this out. He fucking really looks like Fabio. Okay, I was dying. I'm like, oh my goodness, check you out, Shawn, back in the day. I mean, yeah, he's quite good looking back in the day. The hair, goodness, the flowing locks. That's all I gotta say. So, Faith, she is shading Lauren big time. Okay, I fucking cracked up. Unfortunately, I cannot share the audio with you guys because I'll get a copyright thingy, but I could sing part of the audio for you guys. So I'm gonna play her TikTok where she totally, shades Lauren. And the song playing in the background, it's eeny weeny, tiny weeny, shriveled bit up, if you guys get what I'm saying. So apparently she's implying that Lauren has a shriveled up private member. So let me just share this video with you. I really wish I could share the music. Like, this really sucks that I would get a copyright thingy. But if you follow Faith on TikTok or on Instagram, it's there. So here we go. See, I really wish I could play the music. And it says, if your ex posted someone after you two broke up, you know, cause that you win, cause you can live without him, and he can't live without having a trans feeding his ego. And like I said, the song in the background is Eeny Weeny, Shriveled Bit Up. And you guys let your imagination take it away. Okay, if you want to see the full video with the sound, I really wish I could share the sound with you guys. YouTube sucks monkey balls sometimes. Go check it out on her Instagram or her TikTok. So, Sophie and Rob, what's going on with them? Well, Sophie and her new boobs and her butt are going out to concerts, living the best life in Austin, while Rob is doing the cowboy thing with his boys Jamal and Josh. Okay, they went up in the mountains in California, and he's done some reflecting on threads. And I would like to thank Thigh B Trash Talking for sending these my way. Thank you, girl. So first, Rob says, the only cheating is in quotes, I did online chatting when Sophie and I were long distance before marriage, in all caps. I never touched or talked to another woman the entire time we were together. Even after being told to meet other women, I stayed loyal. The only time after marriage I was accused of talking to other women was at the last resort, showing an outdated dating profile after a solid year of us not being together. Other than that, you can find a clip that isn't about online cheating before marriage. And he gives the middle finger. So someone says, yeah, but that's still cheating. Rather or not, if it's a one night stand or online, it causes the same pain and insecurities for the woman even before marriage. So then Rob says, my wife moving out, clubbing every weekend without me, not answering my calls or texts for days at a time, and finessing me into agreeing to let her see an ex boyfriend she lied to me about. You watched all this, yet only want to talk about how she is affected by my chatting with women online before knowing we can ever actually be together. Sexism. Cause how? I am way more valid in being insecure because I try to work through my pain without trashing her like she does me. I'm forgotten. And yeah, Rob is not wrong. I agree, menopausal queen. So then he reflects a little bit further. Barely spoke 5 words to that woman the whole resort, but now she's got beef with me. I'm seeing some desperate attempts to stay in the conversation. Hating me is low hanging fruit. Maybe have a spine and hold some of the girls accountable for anything. It's funny she thinks I made a gang for the guys to hate the girls. Well, I think she's already in a man hating gang because what the fuck did I ever do or say to her? I support the side that's most genuine. Her begging people to hate her ex? Why even show up? Okay. Rob is not wrong. Rob is not wrong. I'm just going to say it. Rob is not wrong. So, he was doing this cowboy thing with Jamal and Josh, and now he is heading to JFK. He's New York bound. Is he coming here to film a tell-all? Is he coming here to film something? I don't know. We shall see, I guess. Now, this is another question you guys have asked me about in my comments. Florian and Julian, Florian and Julia, are they still together? Okay, first, before I get into this, Mrs. Fuddlebuttle, in my last video, the last update that I have, Julia said that Simba was slowly getting better. A second operation, according to the vet, was going to be needed to remove Simba's ear canals, but she wanted her to recover from the first surgery or the first some incident, and Simba was walking and eating better. So she was just letting Simba rest, and eventually she was going to have the second operation. So that was the last update on the dog. So, yes, Florian and Julia are not dating. Okay, this is fake news. This is clickbait. Like Florian would say, okay, guys, this is motherfucking bullshit. So if you see anything floating around talking about Florian and Julia getting together, bullshit alert again. So, and Florian's relationship with Stacy has been up in the air. The status has been up in the air. There's been rumors flying around that they broke up, especially after Florian posted pictures like this of another woman on Valentine's Day. But we all know that these are just modeling pictures. But still, he didn't post a picture of Stacy, oh my love, oh my baby. No, he just posted his modeling pictures with a younger chick on Valentine's Day. But like I said in my other video, I believe that they're just separated at the moment, not like separated as in going to get a divorce separated. I mean, Stacy and Darcy are in Turkey recovering from their lipo 360 eye lift, facelift, whatever the hell they just had done. And they're just gonna, live it up in Turkey for a little bit while they recover from their surgeries. And Florian is in Miami and he's doing flow. So they're separated by distance at the moment, but they're, in my opinion, not on the road to going for a divorce. Okay, just my opinion though. So Ari and Benny, it was Palm Sunday, and Benny and Avi celebrated Palm Sunday together in a religious ceremony. And Ari, I think she, as the show has gone on, she's lost, weight. I'm not sure, she's had fillers done. Um, could be filters, but I think, she is beautiful. And I love her hair. I love those waves. But I mean, I know she's not a conventional beauty, but in my eyes, I really think she's pretty. So now, like I said, you guys, I have good news, and I'm going to wrap this up because I know Last Resort is going to be starting soon. So, Jazzy is a mommy influencer, and I think she's slowly going to be pulling herself away from the 90-day audience and viewers. Like, whoever wants to follow her from this audience will. And we, as 90-day people, will see less of her on our timelines because she is turning herself into a mommy influencer. Okay. Now, baby Maddie, she is beautiful. But as you can see here, Jasmine is more and more using her as a prop already. Okay. So, first, she has to throw in the pity. She has to, have a pity party for herself. I'm sorry if I sound like a bitch, but it's true. So, first, she says, as I go through postpartum, a very sensitive stage in a woman's life, the amount of hate I get every day and yet get accused of being a horrible person, are they any better? I can never text those kind of hateful messages to a stranger who has just given birth. What kind of people do that? So then she says, nothing seems to hurt more a racist person than an immigrant having an American child. And yeah, she said that. Okay, so like I said, Maddie, it's a good thing you have Coco there. It's a good thing that you have your Auntie Kelsey, providing you with merch and stuff, and being your godmother, because mommy, she is starting to concentrate on being a mommy influencer. Okay, and if you guys wonder what the fuck I'm talking about, let me share this with you. This is Jasmine on good old TikTok. So first, she shares that she has a workout 30 minutes before Maddie wakes up because we have to snap that body back into shape. So this is her workout 30 minutes before Maddie wakes up. Then this is what happiness looks like, guys. Now, every single milestone, everything that she does, she is going to act like that she is the only mother in the world that has ever done these things. Like you see, she just pumped 2 ounces of milk and poured it in the bottle. She's going to act like, she is the only mom that has ever done this. Okay, anyway, so
Casapada si sei sate PTC. A fosso data o princesa forte buona si formosa per nome Alba Casapada. Eu queste intruno palat intru pruna cu o reina rea, mama e vitrega. Infiacare di miniata regina se iutia in oglinda sintriabla. Oglinda oglingiara, sine sea mai frumosa d'intara, oglinda rasponde de obesi, tu esti mariata.
so as you see, Jasmine is becoming a mommy influencer. And you know how else I know she's becoming a mommy influencer? That video where she so proudly shows off her 2 ounces of pumped milk. If you look at the hashtag, it says mom talk. Okay. And she is not hashtagging her videos 90 Day Fiance anymore. Everything is hashtag mom related. So, yes, Jazzy is slowly pulling away. Okay, she's going to do it in baby steps, no pun intended. And she is going to pull away from the 90 Day, fiance universe. And she is going to slowly become Jazzy, the mommy influencer, which is all damn well and great. But how about your biological child that you left behind? The one that, word on the street, has special needs. And yes, you love Wansei, your oldest, but he's not your biological child. So I wonder how your biological child feels that you had another baby, started a new life, and is using his baby sister to be a mommy influencer on TikTok and make money. Because that's basically what it comes down to it. You make money on TikTok, right? Isn't that what's everyone's goal on social media? Even mine to make money. I mean, at least enough money for me to buy my weed every month. But ugh, Wendy, I called her out from saying she was black. I hope other content creators called her out. But everybody enables her in this fucking franchise. Okay. TLC, Sharp, current cast members, former cast members, they all fucking enable her. They act like that they don't see or hear the shit that she's doing, and they just forget. Like tomorrow, like, oh yeah, Jasmine, you know, was saying that she was a black mom, and then by like the next day, it seems like they forgot. So this is why I'm here. Okay, some may call me a bitch, some may call me a woman hater. I call myself Mary. My son calls me mom. So I just call it like I see it. So hopefully, a knock on wood. Oh, Wendy, I've seen backlash in the Facebook groups. Okay, people are like, what the fuck? On certain posts on Instagram, on other 90-day accounts, people are like, what the fuck? But what I don't see is like a backlash from TLC or Sharp or anyone, that that could be considered her colleague or anyone like that. But anyway, so like I said, hashtag mom talk. Then, she has to show us her workout and her reading in Romanian to the baby. She has to tell us about her breast pumping routine and power pumping and showing post pregnancy weight. Even though we all know this baby was not just born last week, Jazzy, stop trying to pull the wool over our eyes. We know this baby is at least a month old by now. You made the announcement last week. Baby was about 3 weeks then. I would estimate 3 to 4 weeks. So I would say the baby is about 5 weeks now, but this is my pure estimate. I'm not a baby, expert. I can't just look at a baby and automatically know how old it is. But I just want to say, okay, um, Beth B7877, this is the comment that took the internet for me in my comments in my last video. So you said Jasmine can identify as a black man for all I care. Angela is so drunk all the time, she can't remember cheating on Mako with her doctor and numerous other men, but it's all documented, as is her abusive personality on the Maury show long before she ever met Michael. She's a compulsive liar, but no one will believe her at this point. Beth B 7877. That is the comment of the week for me. I would say at this point, it's the comment of the month. I cracked the fuck up. So, yeah, I feel you. So now, tomorrow night, Tuesday, April 15th, tax day, I will be going live with Gino's ex sugar baby, Lindsay, and her BFF, Tara, who went out to dinner with her, Lindsay, and Gino. And I interviewed them once before. If you haven't checked out the interview, please do. So, this is a throwback to the time that Jasmine dressed up as a strawberry on her TikTok and did a little strawberry dance. It was like really, really weird. Well, stay tuned tomorrow night. We will be paying tribute to the Jasmine Strawberry Dance. And let's just put it this way. Okay, with those two skinny bitches, Tara and Lindsay, I'm going to be the plump strawberry, the overripe strawberry. But you know something? It's okay. So it'll be at 9:30 tomorrow, April 15th, East Coast time. We are going to be talking about Last Resort and just, having a girls chat, a bunch of strawberries just hanging out. So make sure you don't miss it. Natalie, what do you guys think? Do you think she got her lipo 360 surgery for free? I really think she did. I believe that, this surgeon things that Natalie could get him potentially tons more clients that'll outweigh the price of surgery and stuff. Because what does Natalie do for a living? And I know that you could apply for credit care or whatever it's called and pay for your plastic surgery and monthly payments. But then still, what does Natalie do for a living? How would she be able to afford these monthly payments? So I really think in exchange for lots and lots of publicity, because Natalie is everywhere going on and on and on how great this place is, they gave her a little free Lipo 360. So, but that's purely my opinion. That is purely my opinion. So, um, yeah, Natalie's trying to get the snatch look. She's trying to get the snatch look. So, moving on. David and Annie. Okay, I have to share their baby in every video because she is way too fucking cute. Okay. And to let you guys know, I ordered the digital download of David and Annie's cookbook. So I got an email that I should be receiving something in 7 to 10 business days. So as soon as I get it, I will let you guys know. I'm actually excited to see this cookbook. Maybe I'll make a recipe from it. I mean, we don't really eat Thai food in my home, but hey, there's always room to try something new. My husband will basically eat whatever the hell I cook. So, hey, I will let you guys know when I get it. Now, Niles hanging out in the casino. Okay. I really hope that all the GoFundMe money that was raised, he, has retained an attorney. I don't know if he has or not, but hopefully he's retained an attorney, and Matilda will be coming here soon because I really did like them as a couple. But it's good to see Niles. So, Shida is a mommy blogger. You know how Jasmine is trying to be a mommy blogger, influencer on TikTok? Shida is a mommy blogger, okay? And she has blogged everything about her son's life basically since he came out of the womb. And you know something? She doesn't annoy me as much as Jasmine does. So, before I let you guys go, just a couple of miscellaneous updates. We have Alex and Lauren, and happy birthday, Shy. He is 5 years old. Can you guys believe that? And speaking of children, Adnan with his son, and Adnan is really enjoying the U.S. life. He goes target shooting a lot. He's outdoors, fishing, and doing all this other stuff. So he is really enjoying the American life, and the baby's cute. And speaking of cute, Patrick and Thais's little girl, Elise, look at that head of curls. Okay, adorable. And congratulations to Chloe. She picked her university. Veronica's going to be a proud college mom soon. Happy birthday to John's love, Megan. And I just want to say, okay, I've seen this floating around on my timeline, and I'm just kind of like, oh, what the fuck? Like, are you guys serious? So, TLC, who was formerly known as the Learning Channel, to me now they are the Lurid Channel, especially with this new show coming out. Meet the Poly Family Quad. So basically, it's two couples that are in a amorous relationship. Are you fucking kidding me? Needless to say, I will not be watching that show. Rose, you are not fat. Stop it. Larissa, put your ass away, please. Lena, I mean, just in the beginning of the year, she got arrested for DV, animal cruelty. I mean, she was airing out all of Eric's dirty laundry on the interwebs, and now they just want a happy family. I mean, I just don't get it. They were even going to divorce at one point, but decided to drop the divorce. Hey, so. We have Michael enjoying his best life. Happy Palm Sunday. We have Magda enjoying her best life. And we have Aladon. You guys remember him with Laura way back in the day, 90 Day, the other way. She traveled to see him with a purple vibrator and he almost freaked the fuck out. Yeah. So before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say this is my reactions whenever I hear, not teenagers, my son referring to 90s music as classic and oldies. Like, the fuck are you saying, boy? Thank you so much for watching me, guys. Please subscribe if you don't already. Thank you, everybody in the live chat. Now, you guys go watch Last Resort Tell All Part 3 so we could talk about it in a few days on my next Oy Vey. Thank you, everyone, for watching the replay. Please subscribe. Double check that you are subscribed because YouTube likes to fucking play games. Like, share with a friend or 10, and please consider joining my membership. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye bye.